Rasmus, what's going on?
Hello Ben, welcome.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
And I have a chair ready for you.
Okay.
For the head shave.
Awesome.
I'm excited to see how you do it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
Yeah, thanks. Hey guys, it's Ben Wilson, and today we're going to take you through how I shave my head. I didn't always have to do this. A couple years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago, I was on a deployment, and my barber said, "Hey sir, you realize that you're going bald," and hit me in the gut. My dad had a full head of hair, so I never thought that I would develop baldness, but I have a pattern baldness. To conceal that, usually I shave my head. If I'm shaving my head and it's low and I'm using the razor, I can usually go about 4 days, 3 to 4 days without shaving, without starting to see the pattern here. So that's typically what I like to do. This length that I have here is about, I've been growing it for about a week or so. Okay, so we'll get started here. To get this done, you'll need some clippers, safety razor, utility bar, and finish up with some utility balm. So today we're gonna use these Wall 5-star clippers. Technique I use is I go against the grain, so I'll shave up on this side first, and then I'll hit the other side. Then I'll shave the back, making sure to get my neck down here and behind the ears on up, and then I'll shave the top. You can do it by feel and just kind of feel and see if the hair's gone, but I like to use a mirror. It helps the process go a lot quicker. So once I get to the back, I'll use the mirror just to make sure I hit everything so I can get those spots. And once I'm done with that, I'll use the safety razor to get a little closer shave. All right, so we'll get started. So again, starting here on the side, going up against the grain. You can kind of see on that line how close it gets. There's still some hair there, but it's close. For some of you guys, this might be enough. But if you want it to last a little bit longer, suggest using the safety razor. So like I said, you can go by feel and kind of feel the back where you need to go, but that process takes a while. So I'm going to stop right there on that side because that's as far as I can see, and I'm going to move to the other side. Grab my mirror next. To the top, I'm going with the grain, but I'll go back over it from side to side. So since I'm shaving my head, I'm not going for perfect because I'll just get it with the razor. But you can kind of see how close those clippers get. And I use the lowest setting that I could get here. See, it guards all the way out. Now it's back in. So it's super close. It's as low as you can get. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the mirror just to make sure. Got all the big spots, the main spots. See my neck there, I missed the spot, so I'm just gonna go over that real quick. Okay, good. Next we'll use the safety razor. So I used to use regular razor blades, like you pick up at the store, like the multi-blade razors. As you guys know, it gets pretty expensive to use those blades. It's you're only supposed to use them 1 or 2 times and then change them. And the pack is only like 5 in a pack, and it's $20 you pay. For a pack of safety razors, you pay maybe $2, $2.50 on Amazon, even less if you get more razor blades, and you can use them 1 or 2 times. A single pack will last you a month. So $2 for a month of shaving. If you're shaving every day, it totally makes it worth it. Okay, so first add a little bit protection, and to have the your safety razor go over your head smoothly, suggest using a little bit of beard oil here. Grab some, add a little water to it, and then just throw it on your head. This will help the razor move your head nice and smooth and help protect it a little bit. Next, grab the utility balm here, and you're going to see how much I use. It's not really that much, so just a quick lather like that. See my hands, maybe give it a little bit more wet, like that, and then that's it. I might do it 1 or 2 more times, depending on how quickly it dries. Another good thing about using utility bar is it has a glide lather, so it also adds an extra layer of protection by not pulling while you're shaving. It makes the shave real slick. Just add a little bit more. Okay, so we're good. Get started. Takes a little bit of practice to get used to using a safety razor. I wouldn't suggest going this quickly when you first start. And again, you can shave by using feel, but it'll take a little bit longer. So again, you see I use the same pattern. I don't really like going against the grain. I'll shave down and across. I'll leave the top of my head for last. Once you get proficient with this, it should only take about 5 minutes. See, it's starting to dry, so I'm going to probably grab a little bit more. I just flip the blade around. You have 2 sides on this. Get the back of my neck. Okay, all that's left is the top, so I'm just going to add another lather to it. Too, while you're doing this, you can kind of feel around, see if you missed anything. Just by using the mirror, I think I got it all, but it's good to just to double check. For this one, I'll just come forward. Sometimes it's a little hard to shave going with the grain. So on the top, like just to make sure I got everything, just kind of shave out towards the side. So the common spots that I'll miss are like the back of my head, and surprisingly, like a couple of hairs in the front, because you'll see this line here, and you'll think you're good, but there's some hair there you might neglect. You see, we're just about done. So I can feel there's a spot here. It's a notorious spot. Usually miss. So I'll grab the mirror, get a little more wet. think that's it. I'll just go rinse off quick just to make sure I got everything and it's not lingering hairs on there that are making it look like I missed spots. But you can run your hand over it just to make sure. Yeah, it feels like it's all gone. Another area to check is behind the ears. Okay, so I'm gonna go clean up real quick and make sure I got everything. All right, the other tricky part too is your sideburns. I like to have mine probably about right there. So if you saw my other video about beard mistakes, same thing applies here. You don't want to over adjust. So try to get it right the first time, maybe make 1 or 2 adjustments and then I'll stop. So good thing to do too is to kind of use your finger as a guide so you don't go down too far and mess it up. So I'm going to stop right about there. Just leave it there and angle it a little bit. Okay, now the other side. Okay, I'll go ahead and clean up. So I'll do the same thing here too. You can use your hand as a guide so you don't mess up. Okay, that's it. I'm happy with it for now. Just gonna leave it alone. But yeah, as I said, it should only take about 5 minutes. Did a little bit longer because I was talking and making sure you saw everything. But once you get proficient at it, it takes about 5 minutes. And it's something I do maybe every 4 days at the max. Okay. To help moisturize after the shave, I like to grab a little Temple Smoke utility balm. This is my favorite Beardbrand scent. And so I just grab a little bit of this and rub it on my head for moisturizing. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Grab about that much, not too much. Let's put the rest on the beard. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video and let us know what you think in the comments. Beautiful!
Everything is good.
How does this work?
Hello, Eric.
It's probably not in focus, but... All right, guys. Your biggest organ, you know, your skin, it deserves a little bit of treat. Head over, grab the utility bar, take care of your skin, take care of your beard, take care of your hair, and use it to shave if you need. Beardbrand.com. Go and grab a little bit of heaven in a bar.